5 years ago, three of us wrote the UNESCO Charter Against Cancer, which became the Paris Charter Against Cancer. And we launched that, and the day of that launch has become World Cancer Day. So the 4th of February throughout the world is World Cancer Day. And that's because we launched the UNESCO Charter on the 4th of February in the year 2000. Now, when we wrote the UNESCO Charter in the year 2000, the 10 points we wrote included that a cancer patient's rights are their human rights. Because we could, in those days, do so little for them, perhaps, it was rather dismissed. It was rather, it was considered not to be something that was going to cure, something that was going to prolong life to a great extent. And you had to build in these obligations of society to care for the patient. My message for cancer would be, number one is we've got to move from diagnosis of late cancer to prevention. So talk about alcohol intake, talk about smoking. People don't quite understand that with oral cancers, if you smoke, you have 3 times the risk of someone who doesn't smoke. If you take spirits of any sort as your alcohol, 3 times the risk of someone who doesn't take spirits. If you take both smoking and spirits, 9 times the risk. Talk about sunlight. Okay, people, you have good skins in India. Nevertheless, you have a very fierce sun, and you will be also getting nasty skin cancers. Talk about all these methods of prevention, looking at how much red meat you take, looking at fast foods, looking at obesity. Your rates of obesity are climbing. You were never obese as a nation. You moved to an urban environment, and as you know, you are urbanizing, so 1.4 billion people, but you're slowly urbanizing them. Their diets are wrong. Everything goes wrong. So there's masses to be done, which are quite simple.